Hello, ladies. I wanted to pop in for you guys since tomorrow is Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. Let's talk a little bit about the day and how it can be different for you this year. So, we're going to look at our Thanksgiving meal, any holiday meal, any special occasion meal as just that, another meal. With that being said, on our day-to-day basis, when we are, say, looking forward to our dinner meal, do we starve ourselves all day? No. So let's start by waking up, having your first, second, third, fourth meal, however many snacks you have. I call snacks meals. Have all of those meals. Eat your breakfast, your snack, your lunch. And then if you're headed into Thanksgiving around 3 or 4, that's when you can have your Thanksgiving meal. This doesn't have to be tracked, especially since you've stayed on track already all day long. And we're also going to hydrate all day long. Don't put your kidneys through all that drama that they don't need. Drink your water, stay hydrated, and then drink a full glass of water before your Thanksgiving meal as well. When you make your plate, I want to make sure you are adding in proteins, carbs, and fats. Try to get those fibrous carbs in also, like your veggies. And then we want to be really mindful with not only what we're putting on our plate, but how we eat what we put on our plate. So when you sit down, you technically most of the time eat slower, but there are a couple more tips because when you eat more slowly, it's easier to pay attention to your mind-body signals and how full you're feeling. So I really want you to take your time with your meal. Enjoy your friends, enjoy conversations, sit while you're eating. A meal is eaten in one sitting. If you do want dessert, have dessert. I will say though, if you like appetizers before your meal, choose one or the other. Either have appetizers or have dessert. And, put everything on your plate that you want. That is okay. We just want to be mindful and eat intuitively through this situation. So putting your plate down, putting your utensils down between every bite can really help you slow down too. So those are all really important things. If you are going to be drinking alcohol, I recommend keeping it on the lighter side, like a drier wine or a light beer. Or if you want to drink a vodka tonic with lime, those things are fine. Just limit your alcohol to 1, maybe 2 drinks. So we've talked about the entire day before we have our Thanksgiving meal. We're not going to deprive ourselves. We're not going to go into our Thanksgiving dinner feeling like we're starving so that we just lose control and eat everything in sight because we're so hungry. And really that doesn't make us feel very good. I think as far as digestion goes, it is a pretty long process. The moment you take a bite of food, digestion begins. We start salivating, that's part of digestion. We start creating, our hormones are released, and it all goes on from there. It's a very much longer process than sometimes we realize, so we have to give our body that time. When you're eating intuitively, a rule of thumb I like to use is rating yourself on a 0 to 10 scale as far as fullness goes. So if you stop when you're 7 out of 10 full, it's most likely that you're going to be in a caloric deficit. This will help you continue in the direction to meeting your goals. 8 out of 10 full, you're probably hanging out around calories that are going to keep your body at maintenance. So aim for that 7 to 8 out of 10 full. Once you get to 9, 10 full, that really is that overstuffed, bloated feeling, and you're most likely putting yourself into a caloric surplus for that day at least. And this is something that you can use every day too. It's great to track because it really does help us see what our portions should look like and help us have another measurement for meeting our goals. But once a week, twice a week even, once you start doing this for a while, you can have untracked meals and it not affect your process and the progress, in the larger scheme of things. So now I want to talk about the day after Thanksgiving. Nothing's different. Go back to your regular protocols. We're not going to feel guilty. We're not going to, try to go do an extra hour of cardio to work off those extra calories that you might have eaten. We're going to say, wow, I enjoyed my Thanksgiving. I didn't go overboard. I still feel really good about moving in the direction of what I want my body to look like, how I want to feel in my clothes, and whatever your current goal is, to just stay on track while enjoying yourself over the holidays. So I'm sending out a little template too, and moving forward, I mentioned on this, 1 time a week, moving forward, add in an untracked meal. It's great because it's something to look forward to, and it keeps us from, for lack of better words, losing our minds around food. It keeps us from feeling like, oh, I have to eat all this food right now because I don't know when the next time I'm going to get to eat something like this is going to be. It's really important to give our minds that break from tracking and feeling restricted if you are feeling restricted. So that is my spiel for this holiday coming up. I hope you all have a great day, and make sure you check in with me. Text me if you need to. Whatever it may be, I'm here for you. Happy Thanksgiving.